Hello and welcome back. This is Viking Quaid from our first major rehost. I am joined by Spambuka, Chigures, and Roporex, who will do most of the talking.
Hello.
But what does it mean to talk?
Should I tell you how to pronounce it? It's Tigreatios. No, good luck.
I'm not going to remember that.
I don't speak shit language. I speak Danish, the greatest language
That
in the world.
is no language at all, the name. It's no language. It's just
He
your...
just said he's speaking a dialect of German, didn't you hear him?
Someone crashed again?
Yep,
And,
too bad.
and now I'm lagging.
It was the Teutons that now their army will be destroyed.
So will their nation, but that's... they're bad. On the other hand, Bohemia is quite likely dead.
Should we rehost because Teutonic Order is in a major player war?
Well, technically, they should already peace out Bohemia because it's at minus 100 war score.
It could actually save him.
We didn't make
Yeah.
any rules about it. We didn't say we can't force a separate peace.
No, but wouldn't he be protected when he's controlled by AI?
Anyways, Neumark is
But
owned by
But then,
Poland.
then people can leave the game the moment they're in a separate in a war, and if the moment they are afraid to lose land, they can disconnect.
Yeah, that makes no sense, I agree.
But I'm not seeing what Brandenburg could profit from this war because Neumark is occupied by Poland.
You could still get South Saxony. Namely, what are those provinces
Ask the
called?
host to peace him out.
Cottbus and Bautzen.
It's annoying we can't talk or send messages in games servers.
Yeah, right, I agree.
You could always do it on Discord.
Yeah, but it's annoying that you can't toggle it on and off. And
Oh, wait a second. They're actually at a peace conference. We should pause the game so the Teutons don't die.
The pause of the game. I'll pause it. Okay,
Game's still
let's
running.
see what else is happening. It looks like Burgundy lost 2 provinces to France too.
That was the independence war.
Yeah.
Scotland paused, but
Oh, they're separate piecing out.
Yep.
Spam and Roperex, I've sent you a text that you likely need to address.
And which couldn't be said out loud.
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? But not now.
Yeah, and rehost.
I'm fine with Bohemia switching nations soon. But that would I would put him back in the HUE because the HUE is too empty at the moment. Yeah. I'm not sure we should allow these kinds of separate pieces, but then again he should have, if he just additionally surrendered, I don't think it would be possible to.
no, then especially if someone surrenders, you shouldn't allow that.
Yeah.
Especially then.
Yeah. I think this is a good example of
How not to do it.
how we should review the rules. I think it's been perfectly fine to let them do whatever they want here, but I mean the group didn't ask for reviews of the rules as well. They didn't make suggestions, but I think
What
a lot
are
of the
they
players
waiting
will
for
have
right
suggestions
now?
for next session.
Well, currently, the rules should have been set up
Wait,
by
wait.
us, and we
So,
should just have
Spam.
listed the same rules.
I think that's something.
I'm proposing a pause because if Bohemia gave up, all they're doing right now is destroying the Teutons, while the Teutons aren't even here,
Yeah.
and they have
But
no
I can't.
reason.
Then put it to. Oh, I can pause the game.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. I'll pass the message to Bas.
Because they can Bohemia is already at minus 100%, so it's not like they can ask more from him.
Yeah, they're just kicking on the Teutons who are not here, supposedly to get something out of it, which they can't anyway.
Poland
they
is
need
not
something
a
for
player,
Poland.
so they can't get anything out of it except destroying the Teutons with war exhaustion.
Yeah, I've sent a message to.
And also they
Bas.
should peace out because Bohemia gave up. Unconditionally surrendered. Brandenburg should have a call for peace because Bohemia unconditionally surrendered. And they do. They already
They do.
stacked. They already have 4 war exhaustion because of their refusal to peace out.
But it looks like Bas hasn't sent a message out, and that's quite annoying because we can't, as observers.
Called in Poland on the promise of land.
Yeah, so the Teutons are going to lose territory to Poland.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
to the
Then
AI.
pause again until he reacts.
Yeah, I'll send him a message. Can you pause?
But-
pause the,
But right now, he
timeout.
could propose a peace where he gets like 3 provinces himself, gives Kulm to Poland and Breslau to Poland, with a 90 war score, which is completely fine. I don't know why they're pulling this war into a lens, unless they want to separate peace out the Teutons. But why would they? There is no need for that, like zero need at all. Because if
Yeah,
he-
but
if he-
since
if he separate pieces out the Teutons,
Did someone pause the game?
he will piss off the Poles by not giving them land in the actual Bohemia peace deal, because the AI doesn't understand the concept of giving you,
yeah,
like, this is destroying a nation of a player who's not here. Straight up, that's it. Oh no, now he did what I proposed.
Okay.
But he took too much, he's gonna get coalition. I've seen it before, it was like one province too much, and then Austria would be able to join a
It doesn't
coalition.
look like he has that much aggressive expansion with
Unless
some nations.
the tick was there. Was the tick there?
He's going to get a coalition for sure, but
Maybe
not that
including
many
Austria.
nations, right?
Yeah. Like, close to everybody. I don't know why he did that, but okay. I mean,
Yeah.
those were the 4 provinces I would have wanted as well. Don't get me wrong, but wow.
I'm quite surprised. I mean, the Brandenburg player was doing so well, and does he really think he's going to survive a huge coalition? Already?
Like this, if Austria really joins, no. I don't see him surviving that, but
He took them at minus 51. He should have waited like 20 more days to send a peace deal or something.
But it doesn't look
Ah.
like the coalition will grow anymore because, like you said, at this point the aggressive expansion will go down 50.
Yep.
yeah. But still, if he's unlucky.
Yeah, the AI could declare. I mean, I've seen the AI declare wars even if they don't have a majority of the troops anymore.
Ah, but the tick was there, so I suppose he's
But it
quite
might
safe. Nah, the coalition fires if they have 1.5 your troops.
No, not anymore. I've even seen the coalition fire when they had less of you, less than you, your troops.
Yeah, but then you just rape them.
Yeah, but it can still fire. And it's not
It's-
all you want to fight.
That's never the case.
I remember I just finished my Albania campaign and I was coalitioned by Venice and Spain, and they had 70% of my troops.
How did Spain and Venice and who else was in the coalition?
No one else. That's it.
That's impossible.
It wasn't. France was allied to me, and
No, it's impossible to make a coalition with less than 4 members.
yeah, more could have joined, but I swear
Like
to you,
firing.
the coalition fired.
Then it wasn't a coalition war. Are you sure it was? It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
I can send you the save file. I'm
Like,
pretty sure I sent-
AIs normally don't do it that way.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by it as well. It was quite suicidal too. Caracalino seems to be completely broken quite soon, so that's a nice bonus to the Timurids. It looks like the Mamluks are expanding as well. They're taking Ottoman cores. Did someone crash again?
Yes, no, the player
Bohemia
of
left.
Bohemia left,
Okay.
which is completely relatable.
Yeah, we'll give him a new nation. What? Oh, he even did the description. Well, that's what you get. Some people rage quit.
But he didn't have a choice. I mean, what would he have won by remaining in the game with the two province nations surrounded
In
by
the game?
enemies?
I
Nothing. In the
agree.
Discord
we would
group.
have given him a new nation.
Oh, he left. Oh,
Yeah, he left the entire circle.
I get it.
Yeah, that's rage quitting in its finest.
I did said I would have to confirm it with you if he should be relocated. But
we made
I didn't really
everyone
set.
dying or everyone dying or that is going to be allowed to relocate.
Yeah, like another rehost in like 15 minutes.
Or is it 15 minutes already? Have you been
More
playing?
or less, yes.
Okay. It seems Venice is expanding in the Balkans. He's attacking Ragusa, and he's doing a. Oh wait, never mind. It's Bosnia that declared the war.
Can you look at the admin chat?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Oh look, now our Mamluks are dealing with what was proposed by us before. He's attacking minus.
I would have liked to give him something in the HRE, but there might not
Well,
be
the
any
Pope
suitable
can enter
nations.
the HRE.
What?
The Pope can enter the HRE.
Bavaria, Hesse.
Yeah, but it's really close to the people that just killed him, so I can imagine.
Well,
guess
every
Switzerland.
HRE country that might be relevant is close to the people that killed him. I mean, well,
Munster, Cologne,
I-
Trier,
I'd
the
say
Pfalz,
Switzerland is an
Palatinate.
Palatinate.
yeah, but Switzerland is, I don't know, near Venice. Well, if you
Well,
think
yeah.
Switzerland is such a good idea, why not?
Switzerland has really nice ideas, but they have a hard time expanding, in my opinion.
I would prefer the Pope because he would be stronger, but hey,
Yeah, the
each their
Pope's
own.
really strong. Or give him an Italian.
We
Do
didn't
have an
ban the Pope
Italian?
from being played, so I'm fine with giving a new player the Papal State.
Pope is best. On the other hand, there is a Venice, so he might die again.
Yep.
So
nobody would
that's the
want to
thing,
take
yeah.
Rome.
if you're Protestant, you don't give two shits about Rome.
Actually, since we have an Aragon player, I wouldn't be opposed to Portugal either. It actually seems pretty quiet.
He
in
wants Milan.
India for now. They're attacking a minor faction. Janakaris at least. Jampur is clearing up Nepal. And it seems Ayutthaya vassalized Champa as well and fed parts of Daiviet. And Majapahit is bringing Lulu down, and I expect he will attack Kutai and Brunei from there. Is anything else happening in the world? Looks like Sweden declared on
Yeah.
Novgorod as well.
I was just about to say it. Seems like Sweden also declared its own little Muscovy war. Novgorod
Depending
war.
on what Sweden is going to take from Novgorod, there's going to be quite some
Tension, yes.
tension with the Devonian Order, I assume, or I don't think they made very detailed plans on how to divide the land, but it's possible to cooperate.
The
It's also
Teutons
possible to fight
want-
each other, it's also fun.
Very, very possible. But if you look at the current web of alliances, Sweden seems to quite fine. He's actually still allied to the remainder of Bohemia.
Classic Timurids debt spiral. They have no manpower, they're making money on the negative, they have rebels, and they have loans.
Yeah, but I think that's his. That's the same risk Lexo took when he played the Timurids.
Yeah, well, it's classic Timurids, what can I say?
All or nothing.
You can do it in the long run, it hurts, but it's possible. I've did it in the long run, it was a big mistake, but I still managed to form the Mughals 100 years later.
But it seems the Indian nations are completely friendly to the Timurids, while I would actually say that they're quite vulnerable. I mean, you could tempt the Timurids to attack an Indian nation and then offer to protect said Indian nation. So I do think it would have been possible here to stop the Timurids from advancing this far. But it would require some heavy fighting, and it would require quite some cooperation.
That's always the question if you want to fight that heavily in the beginning of the game, or
if you look at this current situation, I think it would be quite possible for Jampur and
To beat him,
Vijayanagara
yeah,
to break
sure.
the Timurids, because they're overextending quite a bit.
also always hurts to not have the step up as Timurids.
Yep, and you definitely don't want the Mughals that have permanent claims. Claims, right? Not cores?
Yeah,
on
claims, all
of
claims.
your lands.
And in their traditions, a minus 25% coin cost.
Yep.
Long story made short, all of India is yours.
And to put it on the other, for the Indians, you don't want the Mughals to form if you can prevent it. At least that's my
But
opinion.
apparently they do let him form the Mughals. My backup plan as Timurids would always be, if everything else failed, to release Persia and be Persia. Persia is pretty strong as well.
Yeah, but you would lose on quite some land at least.
Yeah, I mean backup plan if I get pushed back
Yeah,
to
it's quite.
we don't know where.
And he did take Tabaristan, at least. Those are all Persian cores as well.
Yes.
Did the
Mamluks
Janzo player
are
join us?
What?
The Janzo player, did he join us when we hosted? Because I'm not seeing him.
The what? Player?
No, he left.
Janzo. The
Apparent-
Manchu one.
Apparently he left. I asked. But yeah, that's always that happens in the first session with a new group of players. If things don't go the right way, some of them will take a new nation, some of them will push on, and some of them will just rage quit.
Okay.
And indeed, it seems Holland is taking Utrecht at the moment, and he also took Calais. in the
Calais?
previous one. Yep.
That's interesting.
Okay, so
And Venice took quite a chunk
Mamluks,
from Bosnia.
Mamluks
I
are
think,
listening to us because
Um,
they are.
Ragusa is going to take the rest of it.
Interestingly enough, Ajuran doesn't seem to go down the coast, but rather up this time. They're fighting.
I would have taken that as well. I mean, it's free land. And you don't
Yeah,
want
sure,
the
sure.
Mamluks to have all of that land. It doesn't look like Crimea has done anything. I mean, they're not played at the moment because the person that subbed them isn't here for the second session. But it doesn't seem like he expanded as anyway. Did Circassia start as a vassal under Crimea or not?
No,
No.
Okay, he took Circassia as a vassal,
no, Great Horde did.
did he? Oh yeah,
Yes.
my mistake.
It's the great horde of Great Horde.
Sad. Especially considering how well our Crimean player did in our other game.
Well, that's the idea. If you're playing a horde, the first section is one of the most important ones because you have to spawn feudalism.
I agree. Like that's why I would have said let the horde be played and not Brandenburg, because in the long run, yes, the Brandenburg is very important if it's played, but not as important as the first session as a horde, because the first session of the horde is like everything. Either it goes completely right or completely wrong.
I'd say for both. I would at least like to have some competition in the HUE. Quite vital part of
I
any
agree
multiplayer
what
game.
you mean, yes, but
It also seems, it looks like Maja Pahit has taken Bhutan and he's landing troops on Borneo. So I think we're going to see quite a strong play in the Indonesian islands. And the only person he has to share all that land with would be Ayutthaya, who's doing quite well as well.
Sweden is still hunting down Novgorodians.
Yep. It looks like Japan lost some of his vessels, or at least one. And he has become independent.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe he accepted one independence war while he was busy.
No, that's impossible because he wouldn't have declared on him without his allies. And also they don't have a true, I mean they do have a truce, but I think he liberated them in order to integrate the others. I don't know, we should
I'm
ask
not sure
him.
what he's doing at the moment. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I mean, look at all that liberty desire.
Yeah.
Oh my, oh my.
And it doesn't look like he's integrating someone yet.
He can't. He just
Yeah, he
plain
can
up
because
can't.
everyone hates him.
Well, we passed the first 10 years. but yeah,
I
they're
think
all,
his plan is to raise stability, then break half of his vessels. I guess.
and let's take a look at Ming. Ming got a new heir, and it has a strong claim, so I don't think Ming will be broken apart quite soon. And it doesn't look like anything else is happening. I'm quite surprised how passive Hungary is so far. But he just wait, he just got into he just got new king. So maybe he would have been unable to declare a war.
Wait, how? He doesn't have a hair.
He took
How
the
did he-
Fanatsborn?
How did
Maybe
he
he doesn't
ignore
have
the
to.
event? If you don't have a hair, you either get under a personal union or elect a new. You get under a new regency council.
Yeah.
Maybe he did that. I remember I got those events really fast when I played Hungary.
Well, yeah. I mean, the only thing that I can think about is that
Nah,
he got.
I know what he's doing. He kept the event around, and now he declared a war, and then he's gonna probably click the event. That's what I would have done.
And he's attacking the remainder of Serbia.
But can he? Does it work that way? I mean, shouldn't he still
What?
get under a personal union?
No,
He's declaring a war, and if you're in a war, you don't get inherited as a person.
But Lithuania is
but I don't know-
inherited when the event fires. Inherited gets under personal union when the event fires.
I don't
Event
know.
would fire, but it's quite easy to. It's surprisingly easy to avoid, even if you don't have an heir.
Yeah. What I am about to say? I still don't know why he doesn't take the other guy. I mean, the regency doesn't mean that much. It's just like 3 years, and the other guy is a 455.
That's the Hunyadi.
Yeah, the Hunyadi.
Yeah, well, he already elected not to have Hunyadi as a.
Brandenburg.
It seems the Mamluks finished their war finally, and they're making quite the border war in Anatolia.
Let's
why they call
hope
it the
he
Mamluks,
can
right?
starve the Ottomans off.
I think the Ottomans won't live that long, considering how many player nations are surrounding them. We have Venice, we have Hungary, we have a Mamluk player,
Yes, I
and
agree.
once the Timurids break the remainder of Karakulunyu, I expect the Timurids to border the Ottomans as well. The Ottomans failed to take anything else but Constantinople from Byzantium, and they've lost quite some extra cores to other nations, or haven't taken them yet, like Kandar. Do we have anyone else doing something interesting at the moment?
Juran is extending his reach.
Seems pretty quiet at the moment. Even India, even the Indian nations aren't in a war at the moment. And I think Vijayanagara
Every Indian
took
nation
quite
was
some
at
hit
war.
because they are in quite a coalition. Basically, the entire subcontinent hates on Vijayanagara at the moment, but I think he has sufficient allies to keep him around.
Well, it's
He also
better
picked up
than.
an alliance with Ayutthaya, so it seems all of the nations there are friendly to each other. And Ayutthaya picked up an alliance with Maja Pahit as well. And Maja Pahit is expanding into Kutai, which we expected as well. But for now, it seems nations are tapped on their aggressive expansion and are waiting and plotting their next step.
Zero.
Holland is waiting for his aggressive expansion to tick down. At least that's what I expected, but he just annexed Utrecht.
Interestingly enough,
Venice can
Person.
join Hungary's coalition. Yay.
Parasite decided to.
Yeah, but yeah, I would have done that if they weren't allied to Austria. But Hungary is planning to take even more because they just declared on Wallachia. But Wallachia is an Orthodox nation, so I don't think that many nations will care.
No one cares. Probably. But
Are we
but-
letting Scotland switch?
Yes, I'd say Scotland would be allowed to switch if he wants to. So if you do a
Okay.
rehost, you can suggest.
We
a
are
nation.
rehosting soon. Anyways, in like
We can put
3
him in
minutes.
Portugal if you want, or the Papal States. Either is fine with me, but considering the player spread, I might suggest Portugal.
The Teutons want Portugal, so I guess he'll be the Pope.
But the Teutons didn't lose anything yet.
Yes, they
Well,
lost.
you
Cork.
might think that, but
Oh, they lost Kelmno. Not. Yeah, they lost Kelmno, nothing else.
The alliance with Austria is unstable for Hungary though. They do have Muscovy, but if
Is it
I would
unstable?
have,
In what way is it unstable?
if you click on Hungary and wait, you might see the pop-up of an alliance breaking every now and then. So
Alright, I didn't do that.
they don't like whatever's happening.
Yeah, that's surprising considering they at least got the Habsburg dynasty and the Hungarian.
I agree, but they did not yet.
Maybe
break
did they
it.
take the mission? No, they do not have a mission to get the union over Hungary.
that's only after 1500.
And if Hungary has less than 200 death, which is highly unlikely at this point.
Very unlikely. I do wonder what the diplomacy of the players are at the moment, because it seems most people have been allied. We haven't seen a lot of player against player action.
But
Well,
Austria is at war with a lot of miners right now, so if I would
It seems
I
like
would
coalition
want
war. It's not.
to, yeah, it seems like.
Yeah, Holland took too much, and Liège declared punitive war on Holland.
If I would be our friend here in Venice, I would try to go for Hungary now. If Austria is occupied and Hungary is rivaled with Poland, and you just
Yeah, I
promise
don't
Poland
think
some
Muscovy
land,
would be able to do anything in a war.
yeah,
against Poland.
Venice could have really destroyed Hungary right now because Hungary has a coalition of like 10
Yeah.
HRE princes, and he can join the coalition as well.
yeah, and then he also calls in Poland on the promise of land, and then Austria is preoccupied with its own coalition war now, and so on and so on. So I don't. Why not? Let's. That would be interesting. but-
Also, if you would declare on Hungary, and there's an option, there's the possibility of the coalition firing on Hungary too.
yeah, I would declare with the coalition though.
I would do a separate one actually. Take your own 100% war score and have Hungary ruined by the coalition as well.
Well, if he gets in Poland, then it might be possible. But without Poland, against 30k Hungarians, it's rough.
Yeah, but you would have to take in account of the coalition as well. I mean, they're going to do some of the dirty work as well.
If they
You can
trigger.
just march in and make sure you carpet cheese everything once the coalition. Coalition is.
If they trigger. That's the point.
Yeah, you have to make them trigger. So you would indeed have to call in some of your own allies.
On the other hand, if he takes all of Wallachia, he takes even more aggressive expansion.
Yeah, but as we said, we don't expect it to be a lot because it's quite far away and it's orthodox.
No, it's actually quite a lot.
But it's far away from the HO princes. I mean, which of the relevant
Yeah, but
nations would be
If
interested?
if he takes even more aggressive expansion, even the Teutons in Poland are able to.
Do you think he
Yeah.
will gain 19 aggressive
did-
expansion?
He did nothing to Wallachia. He didn't dare.
I'm not sure Hungary would gain 31 aggressive expansion or 19 aggressive
37.
expansion from Wallachia. To Poland, at least.
Vassalizing 37 average, which was enough to get Poland in. From taking even more. Even more.
Yep, it seems like
We
they
should do a
didn't take
rehost.
Why?
We're playing for more than half an hour and
But
we...
is someone in need to rejoin then? Because I think all the people that left left permanently.
Well, Scotland and the Teutons need to
Need a
play.
rehost. Are we sure we allow the Teutons to relocate already?
Well, in my opinion, I would let them because their ally has been killed, and you know he's surrounded by Poland who wants his land. Stuff like
But
that.
he can turn to Sweden and the Livonians.
Yeah, he's allied with the Livonian Order. I think we should at least make him try to do some diplomacy. I mean, he lost one province. It's not like he's dead already.
Yeah, he needs to fight Poland anyway, so I would
Yep.
try to get Hungary in, which could have good interest in Polish land.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on whether we should let the Teutons get a new nation already. But we can put it to a vote. Is everyone here?
I don't know about Gilad, but yeah.
No, we have enough people in as commentators. I don't think Quaid is here anymore. He muted his microphone. But we have 3 people here, so we can take a decision. What do you guys think? Should we allow the Teutons to pick a new nation or not?
Not yet.
Roperex?
I am for letting them change their nation.
They
You're breaking up. What did you say?
I am for letting them change their nation.
Which is what is unfortunate is that they already left the game.
No, they didn't leave. They were kicked. I mean, they failed.
Crashed?
Yep.
Oh, the Teuton player isn't in yet.
That's what I mean.
Okay. I'd still say, yeah, we can do a rehost for him. We can let Scotland take Portugal or something.
Let
But
us.
yeah,
rehost.
I'm against letting the Teuton player relocate yet. Because I think he's definitely not that tough. But he just has to do some diplomacy to stay alive.
Mm.
I'll call for the rehost.
Already?
I don't know. Roperex said it's been 30 minutes.
It's been more than 30 minutes.
Okay. Then we can do one more rehost, and then we finish a little bit after 4, I expect, because it's
Yep.
36. Yeah, then we have.
The
a delay of 30
Teutons
minutes,
are
that's fine.
refusing to play if they don't relocate.
Okay. I'll be right back.
So I guess he'll talk to him or something. Oh, Japan is at war. Let's take a look what Japan is doing.
He should be at war. Yep. His plan was to break a vessel, it seems, and then annex it.
Okay, we're going to do a rehost. I told the host, and he's going to pause.
Why didn't he listen to me? I told him to rehost as well.
I don't know. But I suppose Dutch people like to listen to Dutch people instead.
Heh, heh, heh.
Alright, one more rehost, and we will see all of you back in 5 minutes, we expect.
Right, let me stop the recording for now.